Hello and welcome to Pathway to Certification. This is Module 1, an overview of QuickBooks Online Accountant. In this module we're going to cover 3 topics. What is QuickBooks Online Accountant? What are the 2 ways you can sign up to QuickBooks Online Accountant? And basic navigation of QuickBooks Online Accountant. So upon completion of this module, you should be able to understand what QuickBooks Online Accountant is, understand the 2 ways in which you're able to sign up to QuickBooks Online Accountant, log into your QuickBooks Online Accountant portal, and navigate the various components of QuickBooks Online Accountant. So let's move into topic 1. What is QuickBooks Online Accountant? In this topic, we're going to look at the benefits of managing your clients, team members, your firm's books with the online portal. QuickBooks Online Accountant is an online portal where accountants and bookkeepers can view, access, edit, add and manage their client files. Not only does it allow you to manage the client files, but it also allows management of your team members anytime, anywhere. And there are quite a few benefits, but some of the key benefits in QuickBooks Online include instant collaboration, where you can work securely with your clients from anywhere, on any connected device, and sync files in real time for simultaneous use. You and your client have visibility of the same information. Total security, never having to worry about saving files to an external device. QuickBooks Online is always backed up and accessible no matter where you are. The latest software. No more having to download the software and make sure everybody's on the same version on different computers. The cloud automatically updates your software to the latest version, so you and your clients always have the most current features and you're using the same version every time. And less busy work. Your clients' transactions can be downloaded automatically when they connect their bank accounts to QuickBooks Online. This improves productivity, saves time on data entry, and stops silly transposition errors and typing errors. The preferred browser for QuickBooks Online is Google Chrome. However, you can also use Apple Safari and Mozilla Firefox. It's recommended you bookmark your QuickBooks Online login page and memorize your login username for easy access. And do this on all your devices. You can also access QuickBooks Online and QuickBooks Online Accountant across a variety of mobile devices using Apple and Android operating systems. So you can download the free QuickBooks Online app from the App Store and Google Play so you can use QuickBooks Online on the go. Now that we have a little bit of an understanding of some of the benefits of QuickBooks Online Accountant, let's look at the 2 ways that we can sign up to QuickBooks Online Accountant. The 2 basic ways are a free sign up via the website or invitation by a client to access the file. So we're going to navigate now to the intuit.com.au website. When we look at the first way of signing up, that's via the intuit.com.au website. When we've got to this website, we go to the Accountants and Bookkeepers tab, and we can choose either the Accountants or Bookkeepers, whichever one we're part of, and we can click on that. When we do that, we'll be prompted to then go to the Get Started area, where we'll complete all our information about signing up for QuickBooks Online Accountant. Notice that there is an Australian map here because we're on the Australian website. If you were to be logging in from a different country, it would automatically put a different one there, so just be aware of that. Complete the details in there, click Continue, and you're on your way. Alternatively, you can contact the account management team on 1800 618 521, who can also help you get started. The second way of being able to access QuickBooks Online Accountant and accessing our client files is when a client who has already subscribed to QuickBooks Online invites you into their file. And with QuickBooks Online actively promoted online and on TV and radio, there are lots of small businesses who are actually now signing up for QuickBooks Online and are looking for assistance with an accountant or bookkeeper who's experienced with QuickBooks Online. So the way that the client can invite you in is they can do so from within their file. So we're going to navigate to a client file now and show you how that's done. So from within the client file, in the top right hand corner, you'll see the gear icon. Click on the gear icon. Under the Your Company on the right hand side, select Manage Users. Down the bottom, you'll notice that there are two sections here, a Manage Users and an Accounting Firms. The Manage Users section at the top is for the business users of the file. The section at the bottom for the accounting firms is for the bookkeepers and accountants who get some additional tools within QuickBooks Online Accountant, which will be covered later in this course. You simply would click on the Invite Accountant and type in the email address and contact name. Once you've done that, click on the Next and finally Finish. This will now send an invitation to the accountant or bookkeeper to access that QuickBooks Online file. Now I've moved across to my email area. I'm just going to refresh it and my invitation has arrived to access my QuickBooks Online file. I simply click on the Accept Invitation. Once I click on the Accept Invitation, I'm prompted to enter in my user ID or email address and my password that I access my QuickBooks Online Accountant file from. Once I've entered in my password, I click on the Accept Invitation. Once this goes through its process, it tells me success and I can click Continue and I'll be taken to my QuickBooks Online Accountant portal. And I can see now that my client file, Freddie's Frog's Leg, has been added. I've just gone back now to my intuit.com.au website and I want to mention that something to consider is that when you're setting up an admin for your login for your QuickBooks Online Accountant for a firm or a practice, it's recommended you use a single admin style email address to access the QuickBooks Online Accountant. That provides a single email address that everyone in the firm uses, but every team member will also be set up individually as team members within QuickBooks Online Accountant and will have their own logins as well. So it's just something to consider to make it streamlined and easier, and so that when people leave, there's no need to change the master password. You have a master one using an admin type email address. So now that we've got access to that file, that's fantastic. How do we log into our QuickBooks Online Accountant portal? Well, we log in by going to intuit.com.au, and when we go up into the sign in, we select the QuickBooks Online Accountant. When we do that, we'll be taken to a sign in screen. It's recommended at this stage that you bookmark this screen. That way you don't have to keep going back to the intuit.com.au website. You can go straight to the login screen. You then sign in with your credentials and you click the sign in. Now you'll notice that on my screen here I have two sections there, QuickBooks Online Accountant and QuickBooks Companies. Now if the client has set me up correctly and invited me in the Accountant section, then I will appear up under the QuickBooks Online Accountant as part of my portal where all my clients are listed. If, however, they use that top section and invited me in as a normal user, then you would see the company name listed underneath the QuickBooks Companies. I'm going to now click on to my Accountant and I'm going to be presented with my QuickBooks Online Accountant portal. So this brings us now to topic 3. We're going to look at the basic navigation of QuickBooks Online Accountant, where there are 4 main areas of QuickBooks Online Accountant dashboard. So the 4 main areas are the navigation bar on the left-hand side of the screen here, underneath the QB Accountant. Now that QB Accountant signifies that you have signed in as a QuickBooks Online Accountant user. In here you'll see information about your practice, which breaks it up into clients, team, pro advisor and workflow. And you also have the free set of books that comes with your QuickBooks Online Accountant subscription, your free books to use for your practice or your firm. The Go to QuickBooks clients at the top here is a quick drop-down list where you can easily navigate to your clients, which you can also access in the dashboard area here in the middle. We have the search capabilities in the search icon where we can search for particular information. Now this information here where it's talking about the reports will refer to my firm's set of books, not a client's set of books. Next to the search we have the Create button. The Create button here allows you to create new clients when you're setting the files up for them or setting up new team member users. And then we have our gear icon. The gear icon is broken down into 4 areas: setting, lists, tools, and your company. And these are the areas where you control the settings for your firm. You'll also notice between that is a picture of a person, and that is your profile. This is your free tool to upgrade with your information about your firm or your practice, or if you're an individual yourself, and update that with as much information as you can, because this is the area where people, when they are searching online for the Find an Accountant, will come up with and populate with the information that you have entered in here. The clients area is essentially a dashboard listing all your clients down the side. We also have it broken down into a bookkeeping tab, which breaks it down into the status, for review, and banking information. On the left-hand side, we also have our team, and this will list our team members. The Pro Advisor area contains information for your Pro Advisors, where you can access certification and you can also access support. The Work area is a relatively new area where you can set up the workflow for your firm and assign tasks and create client requests. All of these we're going to deal in more detail in another module. So let's recap what we've covered so far in Module 1. So the key points for us to take away from this module and what we've covered is what QuickBooks Online Accountant is. It's an online portal where you can access your client files and access valuable resources and information through the Pro Advisor portal. There are 2 ways to sign up to our QuickBooks Online Accountant: signing up via the intuit.com.au website, or a client who has already got QuickBooks Online accessing and adding you as a QuickBooks Online Accountant user. We know that we can navigate to the intuit.com.au website, select the sign in area and select QuickBooks Online Accountant to sign in to our QuickBooks Online Accountant portal. And we've looked at the various components of the navigation in QuickBooks Online Accountant. We have the navigation bar that runs down the left-hand side to access our client list, our team's members, our firm's books, our portals, and now workflow. We have the search function, which enables to have this quick search function to find our client files from the drop-down list. And we also have the search bar where we can search for certain items within our firm. We have the Create icon for the creation of a new client or team member as a shortcut rather than necessarily going down the navigation bar. And we have the Gear icon to access settings, lists, tools, and your company menus. So what's coming up next in Pathway to Certification training? Navigating QuickBooks Online Accountant in more detail, setting up and accessing files in QuickBooks Online Accountant, and more. Getting help. At any time if you need help, the customer care team for Pro Advisors can be reached on 1800 114 837, or you can also use the live chat option. Your account manager can be contacted on 1800 618 521. And there are also LinkedIn groups for pro advisors as well as Facebook groups for pro advisors. You can also access the help from within the QuickBooks Online Accountant itself by going to the top right hand side next to the gear icon. You will find the help button, and you'll have the option to chat, phone. It will tell you what's happening. If you need support, that's another alternative to do it through there as well. So thank you for being part of Module 1 of the Pathway to Certification. I look forward to presenting you more in future modules.